Hi everyone, today we will do legal dictation exercise number 98. You can get the PDF from description box. So ready? Start. In each of these cases, challenge is to the bail granted to the respondent by the Bombay High Court Nagpur bench. Since all these appeal have a common matrix, they are taken up together on the basis of allegation that the respondent were guilty of having committed cheating, preparing forged and false document for the purpose of cheating, using the said document as genuine abatement of crime, committing criminal breach of trust by forming criminal conspiracy in furtherance of their common intention. Law was set into motion. They were convicted by the trial court and have preferred appeal before the High Court and had prayed for grant of bail by the suspension of sentence in term of section 389 of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973. The High Court primarily granted bail to each of the respondent on the ground that bail was granted during trial and the liberty was not misused. Further ground indicated was that, like their likelihood of delay in disposal of the appeal, in the case of respondent, it was stated that the evidence appeared to be scanty against him. Questioning correctness of the order passed in each case, learned counsel for the state submitted that there was large scale of manipulation of record resulting in manipulation of result of the candidate, and each of the respondent had a definite role to play. Apart from the cases where they have been convicted, large amount of connected cases are also pending. In the case of respondent Madhukar, two cases under the Preservation of Corruption Act 1988 were pending. In one case, the said accused had offered bribe to the investigating officer and was caught red-handed. It was submitted that considering the gravity of the offence, the sentence was directed to run consecutively in terms of section 31(1) of the code. It was stated that the High Court was misled in the case of respondent Janki, who made a false statement before the High Court that he had deposited fine amount while in fact he had not done so, as would be apparent from the second order. It was essentially submitted that without indicating any plausible reason contemplated under section 389 of the code, the bail has been granted. The seriousness of the allegation for which the accused respondent have been already convicted has been completely lost sight of. Learned counsel for the respondent, on the other hand, submitted that the parameter for grant of bail and cancellation of bail are different. It was submitted that some of them are very elderly persons and have retired from service. It is not a case where any irrelevant factor has been taken into consideration. It is pointed out on behalf of respondent Madhukar that the said accused is stated to have sent round two chits which were exhibited. They did not in any way establish the involvement of the accused in the alleged crime. That is why in his case the High Court observed that the evidence is scanty. Thank you. Please subscribe my channel Steno Star.